Hi, Wellness Warriors. Do you ever feel plagued by that thought of someday somebody's going to figure out that I have no idea what I'm doing? Or ever feel like that critical voice in your head sort of overtakes you and it's saying things like, why would somebody choose to work with me, let alone pay me to help them figure out their life when I don't have my entire life figured out perfectly? Well, these are common questions that used to plague me in the beginning days of my business and really used to hold me back. And so, what I'd love to share in this video is how I overcame that imposter syndrome and really learned to let go and really be my authentic self and sort of what I learned along that journey. I definitely want to share that with you in the hopes that it may help you too. Hi, I'm Laura Albers. I am the Clear Your Plate coach, a master certified wellness coach with the International Association of Wellness Professionals. I'm a mental health therapist and I am owner of Albers Mind and Body Wellness. And in today's video, what I really want to share is a little bit more about my journey with imposter syndrome and perfectionism and how I really overcame those so that I could start to have the success in my business, to start being more visible, and to stop letting fear and self-doubt and self-consciousness really rule my world. All right, so there's several takeaways that I've had along the way, five really that I want to share with you in this video today. The first one is to be the guide and not the guru. And this quote, this be the guide, not the guru, is really the cornerstone of the International Association of Wellness Professionals. That's who I got my coaching, my wellness coaching, and my master wellness coaching certification through. And that's really the cornerstone of their entire program. They really teach their coaches to be on the journey with your clients. It's not you're up here and your clients are down here sort of thing, right? It's that we're all on this journey and we're here to be a guide on that journey to help our clients get the results they, so desperately want and deserve. But it's not that we have to be or are always the expert. We just really want to be kind of one step or more ahead of where our clients are, or have a piece of the solution solved so that we can share that solution with our clients. And so being able to take that pressure off myself to have every answer possible, or to always have my life and my health perfectly dialed in at every single given moment, like it helped me tremendously in having the confidence to put myself out there, to build a business I love, and to really help the clients that I serve. So that's the first thing that I really kind of learned and want to share with you today is really to be the guide and not the guru. The second thing that I've really learned and that I want to share is to fake it till you make it. And you've probably heard that quote before, but it's really about this idea that, we don't have all the answers. And especially when something is new, of course, we're not going to have all the answers, but instead of just like feeling uncomfortable or avoiding learning something new because I wasn't perfect at it, I learned to have some patience and compassion with myself and to really go easy on myself. That, of course, I don't know everything just yet. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm practicing. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep getting out there and keep taking action because ultimately that's what's really going to help me move forward and have success. So it's this fake it till you make it. The third thing that I really learned and had to stop doing was stop comparing myself. And especially what often happens for many of us is that we compare ourselves to our day one at something, especially something new, to somebody else who may be doing that same thing, but it's their day 500 or their day 3000. And it's not even a fair comparison. And so it's really about being on our own journey and sort of staying in our own lane. And really, if we do want to compare ourselves, we compare ourselves to ourselves so that we are always seeking, to continue learning and growing and improving. And so it's not about judgment. It's not about comparing ourselves really even to other people because we're all on our own journeys. We all have our own time, energy, resources, goals, all of those things. And so it's not even a fair comparison to compare ourselves to someone else. So, one thing that really helped me also kind of drive this point home was running. I started running and found the running community being so supportive and encouraging. And, it's never about bragging that you beat someone else's time or, feeling bad that you got beat. Like it's an individual sport and you're just in competition with yourself. You're trying to set your own personal record or your PR. And, it is an individual sport where you're comparing yourself to yourself, but yet you're also surrounded by other people that are cheering you on and encouraging and motivating you. Like it's really amazing. So it's been a good example of how, you get out of comparing yourself to other people and just be on your own journey, be on your own race, if you will. All right, the fourth thing I did to really shed my imposter syndrome was to niche down. So, when I first started my coaching and counseling business, I was trying to create, develop, run, market, promote five different programs. Five different programs. And it was just too much. I couldn't keep up and I wasn't nearly as effective or successful as I'd like to be. And it's kind of that old adage of if you're speaking to everyone, you're speaking to no one. And I think that's really what was happening. But for me, like once I found my passion of working with female executives and entrepreneurs, particularly in the health and wellness field, to clear their mental and emotional baggage that keeps them stuck in their head, so that they can instead show up confidently and focused in their business, they can elevate their health, they can experience greater joy and connection in their relationships. Like once I really dialed that in, I began to light up. My passion and my knowledge came through in everything I did. It came through in everything that I wrote. It came through in my speaking. It just came through in every way. I had such clarity and excitement and passion and momentum, and my business flourished. My confidence soared. And really, most importantly, my clients got these amazing results. So it helped them to get the results that they so desperately wanted and deserved. So niching down for me was a huge way to shed the imposter syndrome and get out of perfectionism and get out of my head and really make it about, being of service to other people. All right, and the fifth thing, the last aha I want to share in this video today that I had and really being able to shed this imposter syndrome and shed the perfectionism is really to embrace my vulnerability, to embrace and accept the fact that people love to connect with other people. And when we connect with other people, that means that we're connecting with the whole of the other person, meaning we're connecting with their mistakes, their blunders, their successes, their stories. Like it's not that we're connecting with this perfect person who never makes any mistakes, who's way up here with, their goals and their health and they have everything perfectly dialed in all the time. It's that we connect with people that are vulnerable. We connect with people that are real. We connect with people that are authentic. And that's huge. We connect with people that make mistakes, that have blunders. And that's what's really given me permission to be myself, to share my story, to be vulnerable. And, it's what's allowed me to feel so much freer and just to be me. And it's funny because, if we take a look at what's popular on, YouTube or TikTok or whatever other types of, like social media type apps right now that, show people being silly or show people having epic fails, right? Like we love those things. Think about America's Funniest Home Videos. Like there's a whole show dedicated to people making blunders and bloopers and mistakes. And people love that. People eat that up. And so we love when we can see other people just being their imperfect selves. So I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you, if you're trapped in this cycle of perfectionism and imposter syndrome and unrealistic expectations for yourself, just to take a step back And I encourage you to free the fraud, which is a great hashtag. Free the fraud. And just be yourself. Like, really be of service. Focus more on how you can be of value and share your value and your gifts and your talents with others in the world. And I promise you, people will connect with you. People will find you real. They'll find you endearing, and they're going to want to be around you or work with you. They're going to be inspired by you. So hashtag below free the fraud, and let me know about your own journey. What have you learned along the way for you that's helped you to shed your own maybe perfectionism or imposter syndrome? Post or comment below. And please share this video. If you've got anyone in your life who's overcome imposter syndrome or perfectionism, or who struggles with it, and this might be inspiring to them, please, I invite you to share this. We really want to work together to focus on all of our journeys of sharing our own gifts and talents with the world. So to have more success and ideas on other ways to incorporate self-care in your journey, go visit my website. It's www.alberswellness.com. You can get signed up for my free 7-day self-care challenge via email. And I look forward to serving you and continuing to get past and move beyond the perfectionism and the imposter syndrome and create more videos and just get out there and be my real authentic self. So I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.